Okay, tractor. Z drives. Black car today. We're going for my second COVID shot. It's about an hour and 20 minutes, so we gotta move. The owls are hooing. Okay. Just check the oil. Oil's good, tires good. I'm gonna have to set up my tablet to do things, but first things first. Also have the camera on a custom mount that fits it upside down and more in front of my eyes, but not in front of my eyes enough that I can't see. It's an important little shit. All my doors are open, aren't they? All right, we'll pull out of the garage and then don't bottom out. I haven't swept up the gravel because it's a dip. Oh, my brakes feel squishy. Squishy brakes is my favorite part. Car's also filthy. Make sure that works good. Everything else good except for the filth. Okay, inverter on. I've got this in 1440p, but I might crop it so I could kind of see the back of the screen. Wow, you could really see. Pretty sure it just died on me instantaneously. That was great, great. I mean, it's a slightly higher resolution than I'm used to playing with on this thing. Turn this on. So all this is a Samsung Galaxy Tab A. And this is an SMSL SA98. No, wait. It's got the headphone jack. It's an SA160. And there's speakers in the back seat because I'm ghetto. But there's American flag pillows because I'm patriotic. I'm probably going to have the windows open a good portion of this, and you're probably not going to hear me. I'm going to let that boot. We're going to charge my phone. This should be chargerific. We are charging. Put on my hotspot. That just sort of like sits there in this little gap between this. It's supposed to be like a cup holder, but it's actually just a rubber cap for PVC that I screwed into this cutting board. Yes, this cutting board in my car. And you know what? This amp is held down with blue tack. And you know what? It's held down with blue tack for 4 years. In the sun and the cold, and it doesn't move. And there's some anime butts. We're gonna put their brightness all the way up. Yes, I'm aware it's gonna kill my battery. We are not on Wi-Fi until we're on my phone. Come on. Actually, it might still connect to the Wi-Fi here because we have that. How's this angle looking? It's a little low. Let's go up a little higher. Because the higher I can aim it, the higher up it could sit on my forehead, but yet still be like my line of vision. It's like a brim of a cap that's a little bit low. It's like boom. So here's eyeballs. So it should look really natural the way I'm filming this. So, all right, turn off, turn on Wi-Fi. Tablets don't live very long. Like that amp will live, the blue tag will live, but tablets just like, they don't like the sun. And I was pulling this thing in the house. Z-Moto connected, excellent. Pulling this thing in the house for the winter when it got real bad. Okay, so usually what I do is I do two things. I open up FooBar 2000, and we're just using the headphone jack out of there. We do this. We can then split screen to the left. Let me move that over a little bit. And then Waze, because fuck cops. I'm just kidding, police officers. I love you guys. Got music playing. Okay, gotta close. I love having a physical knob like here, and I know where I'm going. I'm gonna put in where I'm going, and then we'll go. Oh wait, the button's on this side. I thought you people would be interested in seeing me drive down my fucking gravel driveway. By the way, after driving the truck around like all the time for just shopping, this feels like a go-kart. And it's not a very small car, so Also, the microphone's pointing down at my mouth now, so you may get mouth noises and crunchy gravel, and there's that banging noise there, and there's my, oh, my fucking hand sanitizer. And I got my, oh God, you gotta avoid these potholes. You ever have potholes in your driveway? It's fucking wild. Who even thought this was gonna be a thing? I've got my Tanya the Evil. That's her country of origin. Everyone's gonna think it's like some Slavic country. And I got this thing in case I wanted to really keep this behind my head. It's my comfort strap. Oh God, it feels so much better. All right, so how am I looking? I go up higher, higher, lower. You can see my hands. What if I decide to diddle? I might also crop this. This wants me to make a right and then left. So it wants me to make a left. So I'm making a left. Pull out of my driveway. My neighbors are all nice farm people, so let's do this quietly for a bit. Okay, so the car needs an alignment, so don't yell at me. Because we diddled with the suspension and changed shit, bushings and stuff, but it hasn't been aligned yet, so I'm gonna be like a little left, and that, trust me, it bothers me as much as it bothers you. Oh God, this car is so low to the ground. I also love that it has tire pressure monitors that are actual units. It's 35, 35, 35, and 36 in the left rear, which will probably level out when we get heat and pressure into the tires. Oh God, rural Pennsylvania. Tree just fucking half leaning on the road. I love this bit of road. Backfire, I hope. I'll reset my trip odometer. Choo-choo train. That's interesting. Hi. Don't run over the train. Don't run over the train, people. Be calm. There's people around. Alright, back to doing what I'm doing. We'll come back in a fucking 20 minutes. Wait, other side. God damn it. Okay, several things about living in rural Pennsylvania. If you live anywhere near anything, beautiful houses, by the way. You get behind on like during daytime hours because it's like 1 o'clock. Well, it's 12. Actually, I didn't set the clock. This clock's an hour off. It's 12:19 a.m. In the morning, well, in the afternoon, and there's literally 2 dump trucks and a like milk hauler in front of me, and it's hills, and there's like the 500 horsepower. Give it. Okay, so we're fine. We're fine. It's fine. I'm not going to be late for my appointment to get my COVID shot. It won't be bad. I don't. They're not busy. They should be busy. More people should be screaming to get the. Give me terrible COVID. Here's a dump truck. Another thing, if you don't like oncoming dump trucks, you're pretty much fucked. Is that a prime truck? Is that a prime truck? Oh yeah. Oh good, a dump truck's in my rearview mirror. The big one. Right up my ass. You do not have fear of big trucks if you live out in the middle of nowhere fucking Pennsylvania. Who knows what they're hauling? I'm only on this road for another 1.2 miles, so you know. And I could pass in this, that's the thing. But I know in front of this is a dump truck, a car, and then 2 dump trucks. So no one's going fast. Oh hey look, a dump truck. Car, car, car. We have 4 cars in a row, that means take a shot. Alright, I'll turn it off the next dump truck that comes this way. That's what we'll do. A lot of nothing. Many nothings. I just need to drive this car occasionally. I spend too much time and effort loving it to just leave it. Greenhouse. Pasta greenhouse. We're in low gear, by the way. I actually didn't turn off traction control. That's why we didn't fly into a tree. So hold traction control button for like 6 seconds. Stability track is off. There's just performance mode, which is that. And then we put it in sport shift. It's basically the most aggressive shifting I've ever felt in a vehicle. I tried to get regular car, Mr. Regular, to do it because he reviewed this car before all the work was done to it. Oh good, dump truck's coming. Oh good, there's a dump truck coming out of the crossing. There's a dump truck out of the crossing, and then another dump truck. We've got the dump truckception and the dump truck behind me. Actually, no wait, that's a hauler behind me with another hauler behind him. And then a crane. Jesus Christ, I'm in a Lego set? Oh, it's a cement pumper truck. Yeah, no, this is great. This is great. It's all great. But oh, don't worry everybody, because dump truck. And if you're worried that that wasn't enough dump truck, right behind that dump truck is another dump truck. I go. When we could hit more than 22 miles an hour, I'll be back. What was I talking about? I was talking about a thing, sure. Missed the Ricer. It was a Ricer Civic. Where the fuck am I? Just puttering around. Lower my music. That's a dude. That was a dude. That was a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. Nice. Stance Bimmer. Stance Nation. These are really nice house. Like, this is a nice neighborhood. I never see anybody on the streets. It could all be fake. But I do cross over this. Come on. Make a light. Freedom. That light's turning. And now nothingness. Is that a cop? Alright. Not that I was doing anything illegal if the cop would like pull me over, but I do have a camera strapped to my head and I'm in a very loud black car with tinted windows. And they don't like that shit. Plus I'm already 8 minutes late for my appointment, so I don't want to... We're going to make up those 8 minutes at some point. Come on, Mr. Fusion, you can go. Oh, what I was talking about before I ended the camera was sport shift in this car. It wakes up, like it's not on right now. Like sport shift is on, but it doesn't know to be sporty. If I nail it, it's like, oh, you are chasing a criminal because this is a police car, and it just downshifts and revs like 4,000 and holds it there. So I have sport shift on, and the problem with it is it'll occasionally, if I'm just like driving normally and I hit the brakes a little bit, it'll be like, oh, you want me to downshift and rev to 6? Because you need to go. Like, no, I'm not in that big a hurry. It thinks I'm in that big a hurry. But I'm not. Let's keep on the tire pressure monitor so I can't see the actual speedometer. There, windows closed. It's not bad. It's not the loudest car on earth, especially with the headers open. Or with the cutouts. I should really call them muffler bypasses because it makes the sound less. If I close the if I close the muffler bypass, here, wait, it's open. Now it's closed. It gets a little bit more buzzy in here. It's like, and now it's open. Just a little less. Way louder on the outside once I open that. But when I close it, just a little bit louder on the inside. So now what are we doing? 2 miles on this, and then we go over. So we're just cruising. This is PA cruising speed. Smooth as butter on the highway, by the way. Long wheelbase. You know, fucking, I don't even know how many, $1,500 in goddamn tires, because let me tell you something. You buy the most expensive, best rated tire. I don't care what shitbox you're in. Save your money. Don't drive it don't drive like an asshole, because it's the life-saving, that's it. The tires are it. These are Michelin Pilot Sports, whatever the newest revision of in the front, and older, no, actually, newest revisions in the back. Slightly older ones in the front, because I ruined the back tires for reasons. Look at the narrow-ass tires in this fucking Challenger. What are you doing? What even are you? That isn't a challenge. Oh, look, a dump truck. I was getting lonely. I got a mile to get over. Is this Audi going fast enough for me to just... I think he is. I usually don't get over. We discussed this in the truck drive. I don't get over unless I'm within like a half a mile, but we've got some big-ass vehicles in this road. And I don't want to be fighting to squeeze into the middle of them. And I will say this is a 2012, and that my pickup truck, my Toyota, is a 2006. and all the switch features feel so much better on the Toyota. They go click. This is like a soft piece of bread is just maybe holding that up there. I'm pretty sure if I signaled right and I hit a slight bump, it would just pop out. It was a cop car though, so I mean, so they probably abused the hell out of it. I know you people love to try to figure out where the fuck I am. So let me just say this. I'm about to get on 22. And 22 is the worst road in Pennsylvania. Because it's a 2-lane highway with giant trucks. Oh, Jesus. With giant trucks. And everyone's an asshole. And there's very little shoulder. And apparently, though, they've unpaved it. Because pavement is stupid. Bit of road noise, but I mean, that's just what this car does. Plus, I got the windows closed and I'm not listening to... Got no Lord playing. Oh, and when I said the brakes were squishy at the start of this, when I had all the work done, the brakes literally became like 1/3 of what they're supposed to be for a long while. And it was just because I didn't have enough vacuum due to the new tuning and cam and everything. And I had to have a vacuum pump. My friend and I installed it under the front bumper, and when I turn on the ignition, you heard that whee at the very beginning of this video. It's like whee, and that's a vacuum pump. And it takes a good solid 35-40 seconds before the vacuum builds. And now my brakes will rip my face off. So yeah, I have to keep an ear on, because if that vacuum pump goes, I have 1/3 the braking power I normally do. In 18 miles, Sir Elton John's Fighting AIDS. I hate billboards too. In 18 miles, we got to do a thing, so I'll turn this back on if I have to do a thing, unless there's something interesting happening. Because this is the road. This is the shitty road. Like this, that's a shoulder, but it barely is as wide as that truck. So if you got into that, you'd have to smash against the wall to even get out the passenger side. And then it'd be dangerous. And that's like leaning off into a field. Like no, bad road, bad road. Apparently, Penn sheet metal is so metal. Who advertises that? Really? Queens of the Stone Age. So as we putter along at 49 miles an hour, one of the things I wanted to mention is when you have a car that's as low as this, because it will, like I couldn't get into one of the places to get it inspected because it was hitting a dump truck. You tend to watch literally the wheels of the car in front of you. It's nice to have a big bouncy truck because it's more visible, but every little bump, boom, there, bump, bump, ba-dum, bump, 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 ba-dum, bump. You're just looking for that truck to have a hard time because you're gonna bottom out. That's your life. It's not like, oh, the open road. It's oh, by the way, here's what 22 becomes. It's like 6 inches of space, and I don't even know what that is. Oh, bump, I missed that one. Hey, there's my Corolla with way more stickers. Oh my God, are we doing 65? Yeah, this is it. I'll go back to Queens of the Stone Age. Oh. I hate when there's good music and I can't do anything with it. And I'm not one of those assholes who weaves in and out of traffic. I fully can, don't want to. Because someone will say, that's an asshole. But as much as I don't like to reference Dane Cook, and I'm not sure if I mentioned this in one of the other driving videos, anyone who's slower than you is an idiot. And anyone who's faster than you is an asshole. Because only you are going the correct speed, and you know that. So, it's one of those situations. Philadelphia Wholesale Foods. Just smooth. I wish the steering wheel wasn't hard plastic. And I think these seats, because these are the seats out of a, this is a 98 M3, these are the Vader seats from a BMW, which had to be welded into the fucking car. My friend and I put down plate, we drilled holes, we soldered nuts to bolt through it. That one was a test one, and we didn't like the way that one felt, so we cut out the humps in the floor in this one. So this one sits perfectly. But then the gear stripped, because if you know anything about Vader seats, they have a plastic fucking gear for leaning it, so I can't lean the seat back anymore because the gear is bolt stripped. And I have metal ones from AliExpress, which I talked to my brother and his machining friend. I was like, hey, is there any chance you could machine fucking this thing, which is a gear with a with a, what the fuck's it called? The spiral. God damn it, I use them all the time in Legos. It's a worm gear. It's a worm gear with a normal gear on it that it turns this and then it turns the worm gear. And like, it would take so much machining to do that out of metal. And apparently China put them on AliExpress for like $7. So I ordered like fucking 4 of them. I don't even have 4 chairs, but I ordered 4 of them. So eventually, actually now would be a perfect time that I have a truck and everything. Pull the seat out, rip the gearbox apart, grease it, put the metal gear in there, see if I can get recline. And then if my friend who used to weld and my brother who welds, they're not close enough to do this shit anymore. Pull this seat out, redo the way this is mounted. Because right now this seat is tilted all the way forward. And it's like level. Like you can go like this if you wanted to, but you can't go any more back than that. Because it was humps we accommodated. 4 miles in this road, by the way. Dirk's Pest Management. You're gonna have a guy that deals with your pest. You want to be named Dirk. Dirk McGurk. Oh, cops. Ambulance. That's a European ambulance. What the fuck is that thing doing on here? Alright. Yeah, the road's actually emptying out. I'm feeling the freedoms. So many stickers on people's cars. Uh-oh. Time to shut off the camera. Alright. PP spin. I think we know where we're going. That's a pretty building. Sort of. If this was Halo. Are those all weird? Hold on, make sure I don't hit the Silverado. Then look at the building. That is weird. I think those are all bay windows, but strips of bay windows. The rounded edges of the building bother me a little bit. I did study architecture. My granddaddy was a die cutter, and my father worked in retail. Oh fuck! There's currently a knot in this. I'm charging the camera. I want to get the wire behind my head. That's not bad. Because the first battery I had in the camera was like a charged battery, and it just dead in my driveway. And I'm like, I'm not going back in. Is that a cop? No. There's a stoplight on this road? Oh fuck! I forgot which road this was. Okay, Mr. Truck, if you want to do your thing. Oh, this tablet does an interesting thing. When it gives you an alert, like for Waze, it disconnects the headphone jack. Talks out of the speaker, so you hear music and the alert. Oh, bump. And then it goes back to the speaker. So you really know, because your music literally goes... And then you know. Merging, motherfucking merging. Ooh, Burger King, Taco Bell, Sunoco, I'm home. The 3 things I need in my life. We got a 1/3 of a mile and a shell. My man's weed whacking. Fuck, I gotta do my lawn. My lawnmower. Can we have a moment to talk about my lawnmower? Because its blades are dull as shit and I don't even feel like mowing with it until I get them changed, but I've never changed mower blades, nor taken them off. Nor do I even know how to get the fuck underneath there, because the hydraulic line lifts the mower up about that far. So I'm worried it's about to jam cinder blocks underneath it so it doesn't crush my hands. Am I turning here? Is this where I'm turning? No. 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 No, there. Arrows. Jesus. There's nothing like taking a nice car on a fucking construction road. Oh. I should really adjust the suspension. I haven't adjusted it since I did track days with this, so it's on like super stiff, which the car weighs like 4,100 pounds, so you kind of need super stiff. But at the same time, I do drive it in the back roads of fucking PA, which are not Germany, although they're better than New York by a million, as I was saying. But I could just twist, because these are fully adjustable. This is a Petters suspension that was specifically for the Australian version of this car. I've never told that story because I don't do videos on my cars. Anyway, I ordered a Petters suspension and it was like $2,300 for the 4 corners. And I PayPal'd it, and the PayPal was like, oh, I ordered an Australian product. They didn't even think about it being in US dollars. So I ended up paying the Australian dollar equivalent for this $2,400 suspension, which was like $1,600 or $1,700. And US dollars, and they're like, oh, we undercharge you, but we're gonna hold to it. Bimbo. And that's should be Ocean Spray because I've driven past this already. We're gonna hold to it, but it's gonna be a bit of a wait. And I'm like, fine. You know, I'm saving $700. It's nice that you're honoring this. I know what I was charged. Blah 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 blah. I waited 8 months for this suspension. I think they were trying to outweigh me to see if I would just give up on it. And I'm like, nope. I'm not driving the car anywhere. It's winter. Spring, you know. I'm working on the summer. Whenever you want to just send that out. I had a nice conversation with a guy named Angel there, and eventually I did get the police station. Eventually I got them, and they are the most beautiful looking pieces of equipment. Like, I swear to God, if MRI machines needed suspension, this is what it would look like. It was red with the machined aluminum, and oh God. I do want to, my dream garage has 5 cars in it though. I think I've decided that as a kid. 5 cars is good. Muscle car is covered. Off-roader, I guess the Toyota sort of counts for that. You need a shit kicker daily car, which I could keep the Corolla around for that, but I don't know if it's worth it. I'd like a lightweight 2-door sports car in my magic garage. Like, this is a wonderful, fast, big muscle car, loud. But it's not like, ooh, like not Miata. Don't say Miata. I kind of want a Miata, but at the same time, it's like everyone and their fucking mother has one. Like, I could do a kit car, like sports car, like a little tiny thing. And then, what's the last one? Was that 4? Crazy off-road vehicle, maybe? Just crazy giant Jeep with like Brodozer tires. Nice. Can't wait to come back through this again. Wow, that's a ratted up Subaru. Did you see that? It looked like every body panel had been beaten with a ball-peen hammer and then spray painted matte black. Car probably goes though. I feel like this area more than Philly has like the race culture more than like ricer culture. Is my heat on? I gotta make sure that's not on. I want to just crack my window. Oh. A little bit in the front here, a little bit in the back. Just get some cross ventilation. It's like 63 degrees today. It's perfect. Oh, and I have a decision now because I'm going to get my second COVID shot, and everyone's like, "You're gonna die from it," and it's probably just gonna make you really fucking sick and hurt your arm. Last shot didn't hurt my arm at all, like 0. So I had a pulled shoulder on the left. And I got it in the right. I figured, you know, what the fuck. So now, my shoulder still hurts. My left shoulder still hurts 3.5 weeks later. So do I just double down, and if it hurts, double hurt my left shoulder and keep my right arm okay? Or do I balance it out because I'm OCD and get my right shoulder again, because it didn't hurt last time? I'm gonna do my right shoulder again. Because A, it didn't hurt last time at all, even though everyone said it would hurt. And I'd rather be even if I'm gonna be in pain. I love how I'm just like, I'm coasting. I'm at 53 miles an hour, just coasting. This car just coasts at 50 miles an hour, just everywhere. Wow, look at that Malibu. Holy fuck. That was the cleanest maroon fucking ragtop. Oh, I want to buy it. I don't even like the Malibu. My brother loves that car. My mother had an 81. My grandparents had an 81. And then they had it for like 3 years, and they gifted it to my mother and father when they got married. No way, my parents were married in 79. That Subaru's for sale. This is what you used to hear tales of this when I was a kid, that people would, my father's friends, who were probably around my age now, then, would just drive out to Pennsylvania and just drive and look at cars for sale, like everywhere, because A, there was no internet, classified ads took forever, so they would just drive around and look for cars on lawns, and they would all be in great shape and you get them for a good price. Oh, my brakes are definitely working now. Are we good? Cash for your unwanted cars and trucks. I always thought you should get a car and keep a for sale sign on it. Nice Mustang. Nice Mustang. And just put in a ridiculously high price, and you see if people offer you something. Maybe someone will actually accept your ridiculously high price. You know, you never know. Everyone who's everybody. Just make sure you have like 40% more than the car is worth. It's a red arrow. Red arrow, right? Right on red arrow after stop. Okay, we're good. That was a quick third gear. And this fast car has gotten me out of more trouble than into, by the way. Because there's that weird like uncertainty if you should hit the gas or hit the brakes. I think I've definitely talked about this in the other driving videos, but with this car, the answer is always hit the gas. Oh, is there a go? Go. Oh, is there a go? Just go. The answer is yes. You can outrun whatever it is. Go. Foot down. Go. I don't know what the cop situation is in this town, so I'm not gonna go, but that was enough of a go to go. I wish there was no COVID so I could just wander around these neighborhoods in this, well, not neighborhoods. That'd be weird. Start touching people's mailboxes. But like the hometown USA, like stop by and have a fucking coffee. Go to your Legacy Car Star. That used to be a thing. Very, like all old homes. That fucking thing is old. That's old as shit. Well maintained though. Look at that Monte Carlo SS. Ah, look at that. That's straight out of fucking Windows, Microsoft Windows background, or the movie Toys with Robin Williams, which was a good movie. I think I tried to take a picture of this last time I was here, because this, you get the shot at the same spot, which for me is an hour and like 20 minutes away. I'm only 6 minutes late now. I've gained 2 minutes. I got 30 more minutes to go. So to gain 6 more minutes on 30 minutes, I've got to cut 1/5 of the time off. I've got to do there's definitely a math equation that'll tell you how much faster than you're currently going. You have to go to cut off 20% of your time. I guess 20% faster. So I'm doing 48. So 20% faster, 48. Let's just say I'm doing 50. Like 20% of 50. Okay. I'd have to just speed down the middle of this at like 61 miles an hour. It's doable. It's very doable. Just calm. What is that? Quilts and Crafts next right. And it's a swan. Or a goose? That might have been a goose. Things and stuff. Foliage Farm. Garden Center and Nursery. That's a lot of trees. It's a lot of little trees you can buy. Old Lincoln Town Car, like the 90s Lincoln Town cars. Those are nice cars on the inside. All Lincoln Town cars are nice on the inside. They're just boats. Don't try to drive away. They were the worst choice of vehicle for a gangster. You can't go anywhere with them. They just slide into walls as soon as you have to make a left more than 30 miles an hour. I would love to put tires like this car has on like a big floaty boat like that just to see what it does. Because I mean, this car is a big floaty boat, but it's like sport suspension, low down, big floaty boat. And just like an old 80s Cadillac with just the widest, fucking stupidest grippy tires. And just, because it might flip the car over. If you don't stiffen the suspension, the car might just roll over. I got 7 more miles on this road. Lord have mercy. It's alright, I like stoplights, they're my favorite thing. I get to use my brakes. Watch this truck pass me. He's doing a thing. Arby's. I'll be back. I'll be back. Windows are all open. I could probably even blast the music. Now the road opened up. And this is the wind. Wind noise is insane. Who doesn't like wind noise though? Close that up a little bit. Oh god. Oh god. I would need like a lapel mic in a dead cat, in another dead cat. I don't know if that's a cop car. So it's a Crown Vic, which is always like, they'll be synonymous forever. Looks like it's got a standard plate. Something on the side of it. Say taxi. Yellow cab, yellow cab. All right, we can go now. fake cab, then it's not a real taxi. This is a nice road. What am I on? 222? That's not bad. Bump. Again, we're watching the car in front of us. If you come up to him at the right speed, he'll move over. You're intimidated by me, move over. Jedi mind tricks. You do this. I'm not tailgating him, I'm just... Oh, he's looking left. He's checking his mirror. Are you gonna move over? You wanna move over? Don't make me look like a dick. You won't get behind a truck. I know the psychology of people in the left lane. Even though there's only 2 lanes in this road. It's an actually smooth road for concrete. Usually you need asphalt for this sort of smoothness. I'm not even feeling the fucking seams. I highly approve of this. Ah, sheet metal. Waze is not showing us any police activity. You know, I didn't even notice if Waze showed the cop in the thing. I should have reported it. If I had more than 1.6 miles, I would pass this guy. He's doing literally above the speed limit though, so I shouldn't feel like that. But I always feel like that. It's like desert bus. You just gotta like, and then just slowly. It's not bad, considering the alignment's completely poor. That's not bad. God, I love this car. I wanted a manual in here, and at some point I realized I'm doing long drives with this, and manual on like stop and go traffic to New York and shit was just not gonna happen. Plus you gotta pull out half the computers, have them sent away to be reprogrammed. It's a fucking thing. So I think I'll keep this car automatic, get a torque converter for it, because it's got the stock torque converter, and then my 2-door lightweight car will be the manual fun car. Because right now my Corolla is the only one that's my lightweight fun car, and that car is 100 horsepower. If it was brand fucking new, nice. Yeah, it's like you're doing things. Oh, you know you're in Pennsylvania when the roads turn red, by the way, because when they dig up the shit for the asphalt, the road's all red. Okay, we are going around a traffic circle, and we're going directly out the other side of it. So how does this work? I guess I have to get to the right hand side. I'm yielding to someone. Nobody. You stay there. You don't move. All right, we did it. That is fucking blue, brother. That is blue. Dunkin' Donuts. I like visiting places that don't have like another one of them. Whoa, that guy was just here. Still, nice smooth road for how many trucks are on it. This is asphalt now. Raptor, dinosaurs, dinosaurs. And Pasta thought they weren't real. Karate dojo. Dynamite antiques. Oh god. I am in the thick of PA now. Whoa! I saw that one. Oh, here's the thing. If you ever played Richard Burton's Rally, which you fucking should, they explain how the physics of a car work. You see a bump in the road, whether it's down or up, and you hit the brakes, all the weight of the car gets pushed forward. That's why the car goes down. So if you see a bump, don't hit the brakes. You will push the fucking front. You'll add like 90% more weight to the front of the car. Is that a blue Cadillac? What is that? A blue Oldsmobile or Buick. That was a Buick. So if you see a bump or a hill, hit the brakes to slow the car down, then let the fuck off. Because just by letting off, you're gonna swing that weight back, so it'll be less of a bump in the front. Physics, man. Everyone would be less stupid if they just understood physics a little bit more. Now, if you see a bump and you nail the gas pedal, you will literally lift the front of the car up, even if it's slightly, and you'll hit that bump less. But then the ass of the car is being pushed down. So ideally, you would smash the gas, lift the front of the car, get over the bump, and then slam the brakes and lift the back. Only that Bose suspension could do that. Oh good, we're making a right-hand turn. Go that way. Oh God. Here's a nice, wow, that looks like a jump. Can we see how much air the car gets while I got the camera on my head? What are you doing in the road, bird? Fuck off. Fucking birds. I don't want to kill anything on my car if I can avoid it. That's an old shed. And I would love to... That is up. It's a blind crest. I love roller coaster roads. These are my favorite. It's like... I have image stabilization on lightly on the GoPro. This is beautiful. I'm definitely not doing twice the speed limit at all. If you see dirt, calm yourself, because dirt's slippery. That was an old well. I like yards like this because if there's a little kid running after a ball, I've got like 60 feet to notice his ass. What is this turn doing? You stay there. This is my stop sign. This old fucking guy. I hate old people. No, it's fine. I don't mind old people. What is this road? Like where? It feels like someone drew this on a map and then paved it. And they didn't even know what the terrain looked like. Wow, look at the flowers. Holy shit, pasta. I would have pulled, you know what? I should fucking, on my way back, I should just grab like $100 of fucking flowers. Look, I love the road. I love roads. I love driving. My job requires me to never leave the house. I hate that. I mean, I like it, but I hate it. It doesn't even have to be fast. Just twice the speed limit. Not that fast. Just you know, like twice the speed limit. Cross the line a little bit. Just cut it off. This is actually a passing lane. And we're still doing this. So I can get in that lane right now because it's out of line. And that truck can get in that lane to pass someone over there. And then you head-on collision. The road just dip. And we're behind a dump truck again. Yay. And I'll tend to stick to the far left of a lane to try to see past the car in front of me to see what's going on in front of them. Because I don't want to brake when this guy brakes. I want to brake when the car in front of this guy brakes. What are we doing here? Is like a... Are we hunting? That's a nice tree you got there, side of the road. All these cars are red. Why is every car around me red now? Those were red, that guy was red, this is fucking bright fucking red. I mean, I was just sitting there. God, this road is ripple. I love the ripple fucking like it's like up and down and swings around. There's some sort of, someone died there because the road is a ripple road and fun to drive on. This is a wee road. Like, not like Wii Fit, like wee. I'm sorry I have to, if I come back this exact same route, I'll experience it the other direction. I love it. And the speed limit's 45, so you can do 60 here and not be like a total dick. I mean, we're doing 46 behind a dump truck. So we're doing the speed limit right now. No fires. Where am I? Maiden Creek Road? This is Maiden Creek Road in somewhere over the fuck, Pennsylvania. Actually, is there anyone behind me? No. Put this wire behind my head. Give them a second to drive away. Bridge closed. It's interesting because I've been to the middle of the country, like Kansas and shit, and that is the nowhere land. Like, nobody lives there. There's just fucking farms, and I've been through, we drove through the capital city of fucking Kansas. We drove through Wichita. I didn't even know it. There's more stuff here than in Wichita, Kansas. Apparently I'm making a left, which is a blind as fuck car. What is happening? All right, I'm using the gas pedal. I can't, I've been on the road for an hour and 5 minutes and there's still dump trucks in front of me. It's just dump trucks. We need flying dump trucks. I remember seeing a thing on the Discovery Channel when the Discovery Channel was like great and I was a kid, that they were gonna build giant airships and they were gonna be able to pick up like hundreds of tons of cargo and just fly places. And it makes sense. That would be like, except when they fall, then you're really fucked, but then there wouldn't be dump trucks. Oh God. I will say this, it's a beautiful day. I don't mind. I'm not like that kind of asshole. It's like, man, I'm happy to be out and about. Going to get a COVID shot. This guy's taillights are mismatched. He's got multiple mismatched taillights. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh God, can you see the different dot patterns? Those two are the same. I think the same with the middle one there. Every other one is different. Every other one of those 6 ones up there is different, and the 2 on the bottom here are different from each other. Oh God, Brandon, help! And that one's got multiple lights out, even though it matches those. And that one's solid, and that one's got just, I take back what I said. Truck. That's a driveway. Wow, that's a, someone scooped that shit out. Alright, we're gonna pass that dump truck and get to the right. Just God fucking almighty. No more dump trucks. Hashtag no more dump trucks. So the 2 schools of thought are, do I want to have a giant vehicle to feel safer against a dump truck, which is fucking false, because you can't feel safe against a dump truck, or do you want a fast, smaller car to be just in and out of the dump truck's fucking path? Probably the latter. God, that fucking left turn signal is like, plops right out. Or right turn signal, I should say. Or just turn signal. Speed limit 55. We could double that. It's America, goddammit. Many big towers of things. There's a Kubota for scale. That thing's huge. And the one behind it's even bigger. Ooh, solar field. I would have done this on my property. I would have done that with like my 10 acres. Except I can't. I am literally not allowed. I would have totally sold the sun to people in my neighborhood. But it has to be agricultural if I want to maintain my tax break. Which I guess if I sold electricity for enough, it wouldn't matter. But they're going to charge me 7 years of back taxes if I break it. So it's like a solid 6-figure fuck you. They really want you to leave it agricultural. If this car moves over, we can go. It's another Camry. I literally, my foot's off the gas on the last 30 seconds. This car's just rolling into the next one. space dandy guy. I don't know if I like the newer 300s. They lost something, and they should like them more. Hey, a dump truck, but a clean one. Spotless dump truck. SpotlessDumpTruck.com, and it's only pictures of your mom. Thoughts? I don't know, something about like these off-ramps and motorcycles and just grass and space. I just, we're making a left here. St. Joseph's Medical Center. That's where I'm going, I think. See, I wouldn't do motorcycles. I'm not a motorcycle guy. My father always had a story about a guy who hit a horse on his motorcycle while drag racing. He literally, there was like a horse ride thing there, and it was in the Bronx, and he literally he just went right into the belly of a horse. I think the horse died, motorcycle crashed, he broke his neck. Bad, it was bad. And then, you know, everybody knows somebody who at least died. My friend's father died in a motorcycle. It's just like yeah, you know what? I'll ride my bike really fast. You don't hear about many people who died in their bicycling accidents. I mean, there are some. But it'd give me a little bit more steel between me and the road, that's all. I guess you could wear a suit of armor while riding a motorcycle. I would get one of those 3 wheels though. The 2 wheels in the front, 1 in the back. Those are cool. Or the ones that like lean with like multiple wheels. Those are kind of cool. Smart car? That's a go-kart. I would not smart car. I mean, Hayabusa smart car would probably be hilarious fun, but I feel like that's like literally something to do on your own property. That was a big shiny building. Kind of want a giant tractor. I have no need for like a double-wheeled giant tractor with concrete blocks on it, but oh, tire fire, ready to burn. What do you do with that? All right, I'm almost at my destination. And it's beautifully green out here. Jesus. When I was here 3 weeks ago, there was what's it called, blossoms, cherry blossoms. I don't believe we're gonna have that same thing today, but look how much space there is. As a New Yorker that moved down to Philly, this is just like, oh, look at all this space. There's like multiple lanes. There's no one's crowd. I don't feel crowded and crushed. Scoozy. That truck is loud and fast. Begin. It said begin. I'm doing it. It said begin. Actually, there's a fucking... Don't begin into the thing. Avoid the beginning into the thing. That would have been bad. Although if you were cool, you could drift this. Just a constant drift level. Alright, there's my parking lot. I'll see you guys on the DL, on the BM. Oh, I hope it doesn't suck. Shot done. Hope this is working. Just wanted to get a picture of how long this fucking car is. It's very pretty. I like the look. This is like the best you're gonna get as far as like a review. Probably, maybe. Big car. Big car. We get to start it again though, that's fun. It's always fun starting it. Oh God. Wait. You could hear, listen. That's the sound of the pump running, which means don't leave your goddamn ignition on or you'll kill your battery. It's like a gentleman when you're not in my garage. Actually, let's walk around the back. How far away before you can't read my license plate? This is this way. Who gives a shit? Like a big idling boat. It's like a drag boat, literally. Oh, it smells too. When the guy tuned this, Larry at LSX Performance down in North Carolina, who's the man, by the way, literally the man. Where's my thingy? Did I lose my thingy? I don't want to lose my thingy. I need my thingy in more ways than one. What the fuck? There it is. The leather is important. This behind the GoPro is a game changer. He says in order to keep this car idling, you are running at like 24 or 26% throttle, like gas. So most cars idle at like 8. So if I'm just sitting here, throwing away fucking gasoline, throwing away, just to keep it while it's loping from doing bad things. So that's always fun. Got my police branded Italian made sunglasses, which was a birthday gift from a friend after I bought this car. I keep the Tanya the Evil hat behind the seat so it doesn't blow out of the windows. This not being here is a little annoying, like my knee hits it. And I actually had to keep this foam, it's like a 1/4 inch thick, folded over neoprene foam in case I need to put my, just there, because my fucking knee will start hitting shit. That's why this is wrapped. I don't know, I'm a man spreader. My legs need to be like, like I should be the president of Hustler magazine because my legs are always like this. Oh, don't need that right now though. Keep this here. Just take the knot out of this thing. Love how I say you want your car to warm up, by the way. It was just warm. I was literally parked here for like half an hour, which is like nothing. I'm gonna plug this in. I think I am. Hold on, wait. I know how to do this. It's down here somewhere. Yeah, boom. Now we powered, brah. All right, let's drive home. I turned on my... Usually, here's the thing, you just leave this running. I don't turn this off and then turn it on every time I get in the car, because when there's not navigating and you turn off the Wi-Fi and turn off the location data, this will sit idle for like 4 weeks and lose like 20% battery. Go, close, no, home, calculating. I'm gonna have a sip of my water now. Only the best Acadia spring water. Hour and 25 minutes. Let's go. Trying not to run over any old people. Now, I like to drive around in low because it does first, second, third, and it extends before the shift because it's all electronic. So normally driving, if you drive this car just in drive without anything on, it's old man car. I swear to God, it's laggy. You do low, and that sort of helps because it's first, second, third, and they extend like 1,000 RPM, 500 to 1,000 RPMs more before it tries to shift. So that's good. That's like towing. Then you can press that and get performance mode, which shows a perf mode there and a stability track warning. But that's half on. You hold it for an excessive amount of time, still hold it, and then its stability track is off. And then you could do burnouts and all the cool shit. And then if I want to put back on, even though we're going super fucking slow, what is on my button? Scratching like sugary mess off my button. Or semen. Horse semen. Now, Sport Shift is the thing that does that thing where I haven't activated it enough. You have to drive like an ass for like 20 seconds, then the car goes, oh, you need to go fast. And then it'll do all the... I don't know if I'm going to find an opportunity to incriminate myself to that level on this short drive home. Let's see. The woman was like, you're a bleeder. And I'm like, what? Yeah, just so they gave me the shot, and she had to hold her thumb against my thing. And I'm feeling the shot doesn't bother me. The prick is nothing. It's fine. Don't think about it. And they're like, if you have a temperature for more than 2 or 3 days, you might want to call your doctor. I think coming through there now. These were all cherry blossoms when I got here. And I need that flagpole. I think I'm gonna install a flagpole on my property because I feel like I need one, like a big one, like a 50-footer. What is that one? I want that size flagpole. We gotta measure. And then I need a huge flag, and then I can get weird Ahego fucking Pan-American Ahego flags. COVID vaccine center. Hey, I could have stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night. And there's the Reading Airport, in case you want to know where the hell the thing is. So, we're at an airport. That's why it's on a hill. That makes sense. We'll see if we can get there in 1 hour and 24 minutes. Routed out fucking, I think that was an Accord. That's me just taking my foot off the gas, by the way. She just rolls forward because she wants to go forward. Super late turn signal to me. Kind of want an aircraft hangar. Then you could build like your dream home in the hangar and it'll never rain on it. You just have to keep the hangar maintained. It'd also suck in the dead of winter and the heat of summer. I don't think it would be beneficial at all. And you'd have no light. Now I'm in low gear still, which is why I'm holding like second right now. Why are you stopping? No one, it's a yield, not a stop. You only yield if you have to yield. And you only yeet if you have to yeet. Well, let's see if Desert Bus is lined up. It's not bad. That's not bad. A little left right now. That's good though. It's where I put it and it stays. That guy's got no hands. Rolling to 60 miles an hour uphill. Cake. Alright, I'll be back when it's interesting, if it's ever interesting. It's nice of everyone to get over for 2 miles. Go easy, Leonard. Go easy. Mech Warriors 2 expansion pack soundtrack. Ain't nobody rocking it in a Chevy in one of these. Look at this. I don't even know if this will get copyright infringement, honestly. Garsted Space Defend? I don't know. I can't risk it. Wish these companies would make up their mind. Either you want people to listen to music or you don't. And now we're gonna have traffic. Well, that was fun. And now we're traffic. Congested area, next mile. Great, great. And now the hardest part is when you have an empty road behind you, and you see an empty road, and it's just and if that fucking pickup truck or dump truck in my case, that just doesn't see you, or the stop traffic, it just plows. So I'm always in the rearview mirror during one of these, and you should always be in the rearview mirror, because you have the option to hit the gas and just drive into the fucking woods, just fuck. But you need to set. Oh, of course, it's a fucking giant loaded semi truck. Please see me. In fact, I'm tapping my brakes a little bit, just because my brakes blink. Oh, I hear his brakes. Oh, you big boy. Can you stop faster? All right, he's good. I feel better now. Because now if somebody hits him, no one will even fucking feel it. Well, the people who hit him will feel it. put enough special effects on this, it'll look like I'm going fast. I guess the nice thing about being a mile, like 7 miles an hour, is you can just open all the windows and you're not getting hit in the face with wind. It's great. It's great. You keep my hand out. Get a tan. I went with right arm, by the way. So it's the same arm I got the first one in. I'm feeling a little numbness in the area, probably because the lady was holding her fucking thumb in for 10 minutes. That's an exaggeration. It's 2 minutes at most. That's a place I want to hang out. There's a skull with the brain, and it's got 2 motorcycle like cylinders on it. Bus stop from hell? What the hell is that? That's the top of a train car. That's the top of a motherfucking train car, and they put rods on it and made a little shed for their lumber. That's the type of shit you only see out in the country. That probably existed in Manhattan in 1931, but then it's like 1943. Nope. Rip this down building. I kind of want a giant crane too. Like, I don't need one right now. Like, what could that cost? Like, for a used one of those? Probably still $150,000. Because it's useful for someone. But I would just want to dick around with a giant crane. I could put a wrecker ball on it and just hit things in my yard. My neighbors would love that. Flame job. A new Mack truck. So, I also worry about getting shit kicked up into my eyes from oncoming fucking giant trucks. So, close the window there. Jesus fish in this guy's truck. The only anime shit on this car is here. I have a Celti, like, charm. I don't know if she was supposed to be on a keychain, but she's adorable. Did I get her in Japan? No, I think I ordered her on Amazon. Did I get Shinobu in Japan? One of my little charm girls was Japanese, like from Japan. I have a little Shinobu one in the Corolla. I got Celti here. The truck doesn't have anything hanging there right now. Oh, pasta. Hi, pasta. Let's see how we're doing. I mean, it's not like I'm being distracted driving. Yep. I'll just mess her. Yep. Driving back. Filming a Z drives. Hi. Nice color on that. This is why it was like 6 minutes longer than the drive-in. Or we're in the village of Maiden Creek, which is that road that was Maiden Creek Road.
Yeah, fill me up.
I don't believe that's a water truck. It's bullshit. It's one of those conspiracy theory things. She said she can't listen. So I said yes. See what my miles per gallon was on the way in here. So I've done 66 miles in this trip, and I've averaged 16.8 miles per gallon. The most I've ever gotten in this car was 22 on a trip that was all highway. Like from a rest stop to a rest stop for like 100 miles. And I was doing roughly the speed, like 65. As soon as you break 65, you're just like, you're committing to never break 20 miles to the gallon. And if you're just doing daily like chore driving around, forget about it. 14. 16 is the average. 16.8 is the average. Which is why, like, I try to save the environment in other ways, because this is just throwing it away, ripping holes in the ozone. Before I modified this car, when I picked up these seats, I was out in Pittsburgh, and I had to drive from Pittsburgh to Philadelphia, which is like 5 hours, all highway. And I managed to get this screen up, which is average speed and average fuel. And James. I'm driving, James. I can't talk. I told him I'm driving. I'm not picking that up. I can't pick it up, James. Did I pick it up by accident? No. I managed to do an average speed of 80 miles an hour with an average fuel economy of 20 miles to the gallon. 80-20. He doesn't understand that I'm driving and I'm not picking up the phone. Why doesn't he grasp that concept? I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna swipe down. And it wasn't like, it was like 79.8 miles per hour and 20 miles to the gallon, or I could average 80 and it was like 19.9 miles to the gallon. It was never both, and then I finally got both. Like, and that took 4 hours of driving, 4 straight hours to try to get the average speed and fuel economy to be precise. Nope. Don't be on the phone while driving, boys and girls. Strap a camera to your head, big bump coming up. I'll listen to my fucking... He knows. I told him I got an hour and 20 minutes of driving. Do not call me. Well, it's a sad Dunkin'. He could call me one more time. One more time. He's got tech problems, and I can't fix them right now. I can't talk to them and to you, and I don't want to be on the phone. I don't have the hands free. I'm not doing it. Oh my God, bad bumps. Again, hit the brakes and then let off. But if you hit the brakes and hold it, you'll smash into the front. That's one of the few things I'll tell you is like an actual... And that he hit a bump and I accelerated to lift the front over it. You think there'd be like an alternate route? If I spend some time, if I Google Maps this shit, I gotta probably figure out an alternate route that avoided this stretch of stupidity. I just haven't done it. And it's not like stopped traffic, it's just annoying. You've got a weird like pipeline thing in your yard, buddy. Alright, I got 3.4 more miles of this. I'm not gonna drag you along for that nightmare. Fuck you, Walmart truck, no one wants to shop there. Alright, what the hell just happened? Did I start it? I drove past this the last time I got my thing, and they make sandwiches here, and it's a Kirbyville's Farmers Market, so I'm going to back into this spot here because I'm a baller. I'm gonna go in there with the mask on, and I'm gonna get a sandwich. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm willing it to be fantastic. It may not be, it may be terrible, but I'm willing it. This is a nice, clean looking place in the middle of the country, and I know there ain't no more Kirbyville farm markets, so we'll report back. Okay. This fucking place is like an hour away from my house, hour and 3 minutes from my home, and I will fucking drive here because it is magical. All Amish run. There's a little kids park there with a little Amish thing. They're all wearing like plastic shields and not masks, and the plastic shields are like open, and I'm like, that's not helping. But it doesn't matter. I'm gonna show you like there's a cow, and there's wind chimes, like dozens of wind chimes, big ones, fucking huge ones, and they're in front of the fucking vent duct, so you walk in and it's just wistfully fucking wind chimes constantly. I hope you guys can see this. Actually, I can look the camera to... Oh God. Then there was like homemade soup mixes. I spent $55. I bought soup mix, and then there was like, you see this? Look how many do you see all these candies? Look at the kid in the candy store, fucking so much candy. That's that blurry. Different hot sauces I did not buy. Just jellies and jams and fucking preserves all neatly on the... Oh my God, it was pies. I bought a little pie. There's so many pies. And like, look at this place. Look at the decorum. It looks like my fucking great room. Oh, Jesus. Jeebus. And the sodas were like all Pennsylvania Dutch sodas. What's the next picture? Oh, that's the front of the building. That's the building right there. That's that building there. So, yes, I do recommend the Kirbyville Farm Market. I actually bought a sandwich from them. I guess I'll open that here because I am kind of hungry, even though I got Wendy's breakfast. What would a Z-Drives be if it doesn't stop in the middle and buy a fucking... I bought an Italian, provolone, lettuce, tomato, onion, sweet peppers, mayonnaise, and oregano light. $5.50. I spent $55 on what felt like a Wegmans run. That's 80, 90 bucks. There was beef too. I didn't buy any beef. They're using painter's tape. Oh, and I got this. I got this pure cane sugar Kutzman orange cream because I got knee-high orange cream from someone in the cooking consortium that was mailed to me, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty fucking great. But look at this, root beer extract. You don't see this shit. Lancaster, PA, it's legit. People are gonna get in this fucking car next to me, and they're gonna be like, why does this guy got a gun on his head? You know. How did the Amish lady do? That's a decent sandwich. That is a decent fucking sandwich. Shredded lettuce, not my always my favorite. Nice big slices of other things. Nice and wet. Needs to be wet. I could eat this. I'm gonna eat this. I love being in an Amish farmer's market. I just finished that sandwich. It was great. This, by the way, because there's a big argument over who got the best fucking orange. This orange cream is fucking great. There was also birch beer, root beer, and birch root. I bought 4 of them. I don't know, it's one of them. That definitely competes with the knee-high. All right, I'm moving forward, which means blasting Childish Gambino while starting my loud car. I'm just kidding. Let's get out of here before the farmers get upset. Again, we have to hold down the button. We're holding the button down. Keep holding the button down because we want the traction control off, because it does more than just shut off traction control. It changes the whole way the car reacts and moves, the throttle response. It does all sorts of shit. And it's annoying that I have to hold it down every time. But then again, if you start the car, don't have traction control on, and you fucking get, you know, my root beer extract. Root beer extract, no. My giant truck. Okay. Had a low year, into them drive. Dynamite auctions, not antiques. I thought it was Dynamite Antiques, and there's karate. Great, I'm gonna have windy bags blowing around. I was gonna... Please see me braking. See, I can hit my brakes and like look in the rearview mirror, because it's that balance of like, I won't hit them, because I'll hit the brakes harder. But they don't have brakes as good as mine. Did you know, and I think I told this story also, because I watched Jeremy Clarkson's Motor World, which, good luck finding that show from 1995, that in India, when they make a new car, they have to make the brakes shitty, so that it matches all the other shitty brakes, so no one stops harder than anyone else and gets rear-ended. I swear to God, that's a thing. At least it was in 95. I hope that they fixed it now. Avoiding that nonsense over there. So I know if I hit my brakes as hard as possible, that fucking international Dodge van or whatever it is not gonna be able to stop as well as I can. And I will be rear-ended. So you hit brakes, you might have to like, just hold back. That was exciting. I hope I'm well enough in a day or so to eat that fucking apple pie. Because I don't really want to gorge myself on crap if I'm going to feel like crap tomorrow. Or nauseous, whatever the hell this COVID shit's going to do to me. So I'm trying to eat lighter, like a little bit. Although yesterday I felt like ass and I ate a steak and I felt much better. That's just how my body works. Like, you know how your own body works after a certain amount of life you've lived? Where everyone's like, no, eat something, eat light. You didn't know. I had a fucking steak. I feel like shit, my stomach hurts, quick. Someone feed me a fucking steak. I didn't salt it a lot, but I did eat that steak. All right, giant truck and silver car, you stay where you are. Looks like Emma Watson. Chenkta. Okay, you pick a lane, you fucking truck. All right. 10 more miles following momsmeals.com. Where's my... So I need to put this here so I can put my leg against it, and it's so much better. That was like a $55 fucking sheet of neoprene that I cut in half, and I used it for the Doom Stack, like the speaker stands years ago. That's where the speaker sits, because it's nice and soft and it just melts into it. But then I had this extra piece and I just put it in my car, and I've been doing it like this ever since for years. Car after car, just boom, slide that where you want your leg to go, so you can lean it. Comfort, man. Why doesn't anybody understand comfort? Oh, this is gonna be boring. Bump. GT Church? What? Miniature golf. Alright, I'm gonna contemplate the meanings of life while I drive forward now. Slow down, save a life. As you pass somebody, why is that whistling? On the right, but he's not doing the speed I want to do on this road. It's empty. There's no, I can feel the seams in this concrete. Oh no, shut off speedo. Bumpity bump bump bump. You know, if I want to drive at these sort of speeds on this sort of road, I think the suspension's perfect right now. But when I'm driving around in shittier parts of the road, wait, and I want it to be softer, I can literally crank. I think it's 2 knobs in the back and 2 in the, no, 4 in the back and 2 in the front. And the 2 in the front are literally under the hood, just go softer. Alright. 40 miles an hour. 50 miles an hour. 52 miles an hour. Alright. Definitely hearing all the things. Double check the windows. Yep, it closed. Back to the doors. I want to listen to music and I can't do it. You just drive forward at reasonable miles an hour. When you can actually see the horizon is just a mirror from the heat. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And you just go forward. A person must be real slow. I don't drive fast all the time, but it's nice to know when you can and then do. If you can. Expressway ends at a half a mile. Fuck. Take advantage of the expressway and go express speeds. There's always a cop that gets on right behind you, like there. That's what you want to avoid. Alright. Hit those brakes, boys and girls. Watch for stopped vehicles next mile. Horses next 3 miles. And now we're 1 lane. And now there's a stop traffic jam. God damn it. Pump brake. I always pump the brakes, by the way. When I got used to when the car had no brakes and I had to pump them constantly, that is an old shitty barn. An old shitty barn. Beautiful views though. Like that's growing up in the city, wow, that's beautiful. That road, that twists through it, great. How many tractors do you need, man? Apparently 7. Be back. That's someone's, oh no, first responders. Okay, let's say, I thought it was a house. That's the nicest. That was literally a fire department, but it looked like a house. It was like 60% bigger than a normal house with a big bear. And I think it's a different road because I made a mistake and I didn't get to the left. So now I'm on an independent road, which I don't want to be on an independent road. I want to be on a government subsidized road that gets paved. Although it's a pretty nice road. That's some picturesque farm shit over there. Burnout marks or brake marks, take your pick. Oh, it's squiggles. Alright, we're gonna take this all the way to the end. Drive it like Richard Burns rallying. Got the markers. We don't slow down. No brakes. Hashtag no brakes. So go as fast as you're willing to go without hitting brakes. It's a fun game. If you hit the brakes, you lose. Then again, if you hit the brakes, you might live. I don't know. Look, please, if you don't enjoy driving, get the fuck off the road. This is just so much fun. It's like if you don't enjoy shooting, don't make gun laws. If you don't enjoy driving, don't drive. Got my window to like whistle. All right, no brakes. Again, $1,700 in tires. We could do this. Yeah, it's nothing. It's not even squeaking it. Not $1,300 in tires. They're expensive. And this road is beautiful. Like, look at it. Like they paved it for me last month. It's a nice sharp corner there. We got a hill coming up. I'm down for this shit. Oh, we're going into the woods. I could just see, you know, Tommy Hakkinen just doing like 145 miles an hour down here. Doing 60 in a 30. Am I braking? No. It's not even close to needing 30 miles an hour. What the fuck, you high? Even the truck in front of me is motoring. When there's a big fucking pickup truck going the speed you're going, you're pretty much safe. Oh, but he hit a fucking... He found a minivan that's not having any fun. Look at this. Like, look at this. This is amazing. I'm leaning forward like a 75-year-old man. I can't see. I think I have to hit the brakes if he goes any slower. Wait, I'm rolling. Come on. S10 pickup. Old shitty house. Real old. Real shitty. It's one of those roads that I'm just so glad Google decided that. I feel like Google knows when I want to have fun driving, and it's like, hey, take this route instead. It's like a little patch of crops. All right, low gear, so now we're in third. We're probably hovering around fourth. This car always wants to default to being its old man self. It'd be like, you want to be in ninth gear now? 23rd gear, so the revs are real low, so you save gas? And the answer is no. All this was a turn. This is literally just part of the road. Oh, I like this road. You got Lighthouse Church over there. Guys mowing. We'll go to Sunday service. We'll tear it up afterwards. Then we'll go to a strip club. Oh, hills. I love hills. And then brakes. Look at that. Speaking of Lincoln Town cars, we found the other one. Now we've got these two. We got an 80s boy, or very early 90s. And the late, oh my God. That might even be a 70s. That might be a 70s fucking town car. My uncle had two of those. He did big on Wall Street back in the 80s. He just bought two of them. They lost them both. We had ripped them apart and we kept the seats for a little while. My God, those back seats. If I could convince Pasta to have really cool furniture, it would be the back seats of a I think they were 88, 87 and 88 Lincoln Town car back seats. Just shove those fuckers in my living room. Be done with it. Okay, we have got a situation here where everybody's waiting for everybody. So the person on the right always has the right of way. I come to a stop. They haven't even come to a stop. I'm going, oh, hold on, sorry. See, I'm the person on that person's right. They came, I was going, they didn't wait for me. I was waiting for them, but they hadn't come to a stop yet, so. And it's another example of like, just get the fuck out of the way. I had a choice. Could have slammed my brakes, or not. Anybody gonna crash into me now? That was in low gear, by the way. So that was locked at third, and now we have to like coast. Chevy Cruze want to go? I'm on this for 6 more miles, so we'll just move it over. Fat tires. I like that look. I just know that that thing makes a turn and it just flips over. Let's you carbon fiber the roof. It was pretty low though. I mean, I like the idea of a sporty truck, mostly because I played R Factor and there was, I forget which mod had it. I don't think it was Historics. I think it was It was Pikes Peak hill climb cars. And there was a Tacoma. It might even be a My Year Tacoma. That was a Pikes Peak hill climb fucking vehicle. Like, there was nothing Tacoma about it anymore. It was just a shape. But like the hood was just a giant vent that sucked air up and shot it out. It might have been rear-engined, and it was like 700 or 900 horsepower. When you played it in R Factor, it was like, I want to go So I kind of want a fast pickup truck, but it would have to be completely eliminated being a pickup truck. And at that point, what's the point? Although I would also like, you know what else I would like to dick around with if I was, you know, infinite money Steve over here? One of those race semi-trucks. Like the European ones with either the single wheels in the back and the big spoiler. Yes. Like a Bathurst Legends, it wouldn't be an 18-wheeler, but one of those. A Bathurst Legends style. And I never understood when I see those race trucks, because I was like super interested in them. Why do they still have the steering wheel? It looks like a goddamn truck steering wheel. Just make it like this. It's a linkage. You just bring the linkage down and have a real racing wheel in front of you. Why are you driving it like just fix it? I would make it like a beautiful center drive cockpit. Anyway, we're on the highway now. 2.5 miles. It was a fun little run. That's all I want. I just want to have fun a little bit. Just a little bit, like between where there's nobody around that I can just go wee and then stop. And then be normal. But I want those wheeze. I want a wee. Like on like Samuel Adams. There's a giant Samuel Adams brewery, I guess, there. That's fucking crazy. It's crazy. I don't like beer though, so it doesn't fucking matter to me. You can see that we are driving straight up like this crevasse in the mountain. Oh good. I needed a giant flammable liquefied petroleum gas. Yay! Drive away from that. Oh, there's two of them. What happens if they collide? Grooved concrete. At least there's space in this road to pull over. But still, it's not like the greatest. Hold on. I've been on this and it's been worse. Home Depot. Depot. Zest what? Sunday brunch. Once in a while I'll notice her swinging around and like focuses me. It's like, oh, she's telling me something. Like these walls. These are like the zombie nightmare walls, because you're driving up here and your car gets stopped and there's no way to escape the zombies. Like you're just trapped between two like 15-foot high concrete walls. You have to get up to this part to just jump into the woods, which is probably 30 feet down. I like this car because it can climb hills. Look, like those textured bricks are level. So we are driving well up a hill, which is why that truck is falling away. See, you can see the levelness is like we're doing that. Someone got lazy and couldn't cut the mountain away. Jesus, it's just a mountain. Just move it, brah. And we've crested the hill. And now we go fast. I know I told you not to weave in and out of traffic, but there's a lot of trucks and the lanes keep ending and no one knows how to drive. And this truck's hitting its brakes with the lanes ending. I should have just stayed in there and fucking nailed them, but oh, this guy, nope, he's not doing it. Trying to be nice. We're way too close for 765. This is way too close. I gotta lay back, let him go. You want 6.5 car lengths at 65. Okay, how good my brakes are. I have to still react to hit the brakes. So moving. Alright. Actually, the speed limit is 65, so it's good of me. Try to keep an even amount of noise. Oh, a police officer. That's nice. And I know I said Google before, but Waze is owned by Google, and I don't think they're going to merge the two because I feel like Waze is the more enthusiastic one. However, I miss the fact that Google will be like, hey, you have an alternate route here, or here, or here. This adds 3 minutes, this adds 5 minutes. I like hitting that and taking the alternate route. Waze, just, that's it. You're going this way. It might divert you if there's a problem, but you don't have a choice. Like, it's not saying, get off here, make a loop. So Waze is great in every way except that. If Waze has the Google, like, alternate route system, we have no reason to use Google anymore. In fact, because of the split screen, I wouldn't do music, or I'd minimize the music, let it play. I would do Waze and Google on the same tablet, and then I'd be able to pop it and then just use Waze for cops and use Google for actual navigation. When I did Canada those times, I have another phone holder down here on below this, so I would have my phone mounted under this, either for, I was using the OBD2 reader to read specs and temperatures and stuff, and then had my split screen navigation there. Boom. It's another nice, like, long twisting highways. I'm all for it. If it takes me an extra 8 minutes to get where I'm going over 2 hours, and it's a nice, fun, twisty road, I'll do it. Do it. There's no place to, I don't want to speed necessarily, but there's no place to go. It's still only 2 lanes and tractor trailers are on it. That's a dinky wall, you can climb over that in a heartbeat. I put wind filter on, but it's not actually wind hitting this, it's just the noise of wind in the window. Oh my god, window. Wind. Oh. Put a thing there. And we'll call it a window. Oh. Did I just have a shower thought? I mean, why else would you call it a window? Unless it blocks the wind. I don't know if you can hear that, but I have my Waze set to Japanese. I think my whole tablet is set to speak in Japanese, because I don't need to know what she's saying. I just need to know to look, and its car stopped in 0.2 miles. Let's see if it's accurate. Yep, there is a giant truck. It is still there. Big stop truck. Try switching your whatever phone thing you use to Japanese, and it'll just make announcements in another language. I've tried other languages. Obvious weeb here. Your truck is trying very hard, Ram 1500, 3500. You have a lot of shit on there. Is there a solar panel? That's a solar panel on the front of that truck. That was fucking awesome. Alright, we're back to boring roads for the next 8 miles. Florida van has to be passed. On the right, I'm sorry. I apologize. But he's just doing that perfect speed that it's like in my way. Oh, probably can't play Gorillas. I want to play the Gorillas. God damn it. What if that was long enough to get a copyright strike? Not strike, but like demonetization. Those fuckers matter. They don't even give you half. They just say, okay, you don't make any money anymore because you played 12 seconds of a song in this hour and 25 minute fucking video. You paid 12 seconds of a song, so you don't deserve any money from it. Fuck you. 1,000 lawyers at the bottom of the sea is not a good enough start. By the way, I forgot how this road splits, and then it's just like in the woods. Bump. So that was a decent bump. It recovered and it stabilized. I've hit some bumps in this car. I don't think I'd make them out of there. I like the pretty flowers. Pretty flowers. Oh, we're going uphill again. See now, I'm doing 1500 RPM. Drop it to low. Now I'm doing 3500 RPM at 65 miles an hour. And now I can break my neck climbing this hill and I still coast to 70, 80 miles an hour. But I just need the downshift and now back to drive. And if you keep a little bit of pressure on it, now we're at 3000 RPM. Fourth. I wish low gear did 1 through 4 with extensions and not just 1 through 3. Because then I would just use low gear for like 90% of my driving. Except for long highway trips. Boom, drive, 5th, 6th. I mean, I should just get a fucking manual. I'm just complaining and get a manual, Zeos. I mean, this car was brand new. When I got this car and it was perfect body condition, manual was a thing. Now the hood's damaged, the paint's chipped, there's a fucking noise, like it's been used. It's not the new exciting product it was. So I just want to like get something else. I want to invest I love this car as it is. I want to invest in other things. We'll see. Beatles. While my guitar gently weeps. Yeah, I'm gonna not play that right now. Cadillac? Cadillac? Nice Cadillac. I don't think I've ever been this way. This will be fun. There are still sketchy areas of PA around where I am. I'm coming to a stop. Now I'm back into low gear. No point in it shifting. 19, it's a giant metal cock. Giant metal cock on Google. It looked like my neighbor if he was cracked. Is that a Fiat? That might have been an original Fiat 500. You should buy one of those when pasta comes and I can see your little Fiat and have the old school Fiat. Be like, yeah. What, boy? Yeah. McDonald's. Oh my lord, can anyone see that? Just PA things. She's got her right blinker on. Okay, I'm just gonna go. This is why I'm glad I have a camera on my head occasionally. I mean, look, if you got a flat and you don't have a tow truck, you can't afford a tow truck, that's it, you just drive it. I've done that with my father. It didn't quite look that bad. It looks like that woman's trying to get her whole fucking warranty out of that, but I have been in a van that's with a flat tire, it's driven like 3 or 4 miles. Because we're like, fuck it, we're gonna make it to the goddamn tire place. So we had steel rims, it didn't matter, it was an Astra van. That woman is just going for it. Just straight up going for it. These people having fun. Looks like a goddamn PSA for STD testing. How dare they? Don't go. Okay. That was me about to lay on the horn. That was a fun little fucking downhill section. Oh, I've been here. I got my car inspected. I had to drive for fucking ever because they needed it inspected like that day. And there's a place back here that I got it done. Yeah. Yeah, I hear some sirens. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. I was gonna yell out the window, "Hey lady, you have a flat tire," and see if she noticed. Like, I think she knows. I think she's just going to get it fixed. It would have been funny, but it wouldn't have been like nice of me. I gotta leave the camera running. It's a tunnel. It's 12 feet long, but it's still a tunnel. I want one of those giant yellow, oh, I guess it's a stoplight under a tunnel? We are crossing some sort of river. Oprah's over there, apparently. Alright, hold it, please. Pretty bridge. Pretty bridge. Little tunnel. And then I've gotten good at the timing of that, because you have to, like, it's very short. This is a stop sign. That man didn't stop. Officer, that man did not stop. I will chase him down for you. And let's see, it wants me to go here, which is, oh, another Lincoln Town car. That's hay. That's a lot of hay. That's a lot of hay. Jesus Christ. And this is one of my favorite roads. And yes, dump trucks are on this road, but there's a river, and river roads are tradition on Z drives. Ah, police car in front of me, be a spirited driver. Just spirited, just yeah, you want to go for it. This is fun. I see you, he's doing it, he's going for it. I'm not catching him too much. 35 my dick. In your Camry, your stock Camry, do it. It is very narrow. Delivery boy. Curbs, high curbs. Parks. Men on motorcycles. I think we're taking this all the way, so we'll see how long I go. A geodesic dome. That's a geodesic dome. A zero-turn mower. And the river. I need a van to live in by the river. Under the bridge. Shit, I was just under a bridge down by the river. Yeah, if this guy doesn't want to go, slap it back at the drive and just not throw away 1,000,000 gallons of gas. By the way, old ratted school bus. I like it. Oh shit. That guy's dangerous. I love how the mailboxes are here for these houses. All these mailboxes are for these houses. That means you have to get out of your house and risk your life because an asshole like me might be coming to get your mail. And the mail's not worth it. How'd he die? Getting the mail. You could literally die getting the mail. Well, both these cars are going out of clip, so that's good of them. There you go. Somebody else that enjoys a good road. A nice, long, hard, twisty road. 300Z, I would own that too if I lived here. Well, no, I would own this or another. Okay. You can go, sir. Thank you. This is like a neighborhood, I guess, so. Catch up to everybody else. I need your lumber. I want to burn your lumber. Should fell trees to make my own deck. That'd be awesome. No brakes. No brakes, FJ Cruiser. There's no reason to brake. Put your other hand on the wheel and just do it. Do it. That's a nice house. I saw them building it. That came out nice. It's tiny, but it's nice. There's a boat for the river. That's a nice house. Another death mailbox. Just fuck it. I'd have a mailbox. It would have like a crane that like lifts it over. Oh, this would be so much more fun if it was empty. Now I'm just avoiding potholes. All right. I think that concludes this Z Drives. I will, before I shut the camera off at home, go through the groceries that I bought at that Amish place. Look at that driveway. That's gonna suck. And there's stairs here, I think. Like, that's like a hobbit's house. It's like where hobbits live. To overlook the river. You're a fucking mess. How do you even get up there? How do you even? I want to pass all these people. I have the power to do it, just not the willpower to do it. Alright, well, we'll see in another 15 minutes if we're still on this road. Be brave. Although that's 15 miles an hour. Can we do it at 60? No. No. Broken. No. The answer was no. I know there's kids that play over here, so I'm going to go a little bit slower than normal. Oh, Sport Shift is holding me at 3,000 RPM in drive. Now it's like, all right, lower it. Still have it. Hit the brakes, tap the brakes. Will it upshift? Yes. It downshifted. It wants me to do 100. Thank you, sports mode. Oh, God. Sports mode is violent. I shouldn't be at 4,000 RPM in an automatic. Well, in drive. Alright. Sports mode off. Yeah, no. That's why I like low. Because low is me telling it to be first, second, third, a little longer. Sports mode is like, I want to go! Oh, fucking go! Fucking go! Choo-choo trains! Choo-choo train! Yeah, sports mode is like, I put it on the track and I didn't even like it there. It was like, no, I want to make these decisions. It's dangerous. You're doing dangerous shit, sports mode. I'm glad you got to experience it though. Just like let off and then touch the brake and it's like, downshift? You want 5,000 RPMs? You have that extra 1,000 RPM rev before you... No, I didn't need that. No, I didn't need it. And sometimes I'm happy to have a car in front of me because it means I'm not doing stupid shit. It's a safety car. Alright. Cut out on these beautiful rocks. Casa el Zioso. I can see the toilet. I can see the toilet on the front. I should probably cover the toilet on the veranda. There's a veranda toilet. Just accept the toilet on the veranda, everyone. King shit over here. Avoid the potholes. The horsies that aren't mine. I don't want to own horses, but it's nice to look at them. Plus I keep the grass short. It's perfectly fine. This is smooth. Smooth as butter. Where's my button? I hit my button. Pulling her back in. Am I doing any engine? Like, you pull in if you're gonna work on the car, because the engine has to be by the actual part of the garage that has tools. But you know what I realized? I realized I didn't have my toolbox this whole trip, which I don't like doing. I like having the ability to change a tire and shit, and that was not available for me because I took the toolbox out. I needed something and I left it on the fucking bench. So that is real close. Tuck it over a bit. What am I gonna hit? Everything? Anything? My expensive foam. All right, everyone. Doby-doo. what Dolby does. The owls. 1 second. Tilt this down far enough. Shut up, owls. All right. I got donut holes. Donut spelled D-O-U-G-H. All right, let's try one. This was $1. Definitely more cake to it than just a donut hole. Amish country tender pop canola oil, buttery popcorn oil. A whirly pop for pasta when she eventually is in country. I saw this and I'm like, fuck me, bro. That's the best sex lube I've ever seen. Home style Dutch apple jam. I'm assuming this is the stuff that's in an apple pie that just makes up like the cream, like just that. An apple pie with the weird, like, I did this with the crust. Ingredients: apple, sugar, brown sugar, instant clear gel, don't know what that is, cinnamon, shortening, contains wheat, milk, and soy. Oh, $4 for that. That's bag 1. Bag 2 contains orange slices, which are like a personal favorite. You can take the other flavors and fuck off with them. I just want the orange ones. I know the owls, I know. Oh my God. Those are solid. Creamy broccoli soup, because I could buy broccoli, and for $3.80, I don't know how much this will make. 1/3 cup soup starter mix, 2.5 cups of water. That's a decent ratio. $3.80. I had to try their premium hot chocolate mix for $2.21. Fuck yes. Don't fall over. Don't confuse the two. I bought vegetable cream cheese spread because I have some of there that I haven't used in like 3 weeks, so I'm going to actually use it now. There's a log of pepperoni Augusto Jack, made fresh at September Farm with local milk. I don't know what that means. It looks like mold, but it's not. But that looks good. And then obviously 2 cinnamon rolls for $3. Like, look at the fuck. It's the fuck. My brother's gonna be so pissed. You already saw the root beer extract. I know the owls. I know. But do you see bird shit on my car anymore? No, because they were shitting on my car. Get on there. Oh my. Okay. I just touched that to my lips. It's like I drank three root beers. In a good way. A honey barbecue seasoned beef sticks, refrigerated. I'm trying to see if I can find a place that makes good smoked kielbasa. Kielbasa. No poultry added. Casings caramel colored. Keep refrigerated. I love kielbasa. And here are the other sodas. Oh my God, I bought a diet birch beer. I failed. I failed you all. Here's the root beer. And here is the red cream. I knew I bought something that was red. So red cream. The orange cream is really good. So that's my haul from that place that's like an hour away from me. I'll tell you, I'll go back there. I'll go back there. It'll threaten me. Can I pack this better than it was? Put the pie on here and then put these in here. Anyway, thank you for stopping by for Z Drives. I will wash that car again. Officially. I waxed it last time I had it out. And then I haven't driven it because it's fucking cold and rain and snow. So it'll be nice to get it out and cleaned again. And have a little fun driving around. Just fun. Try not to put other people's lives at risk as best you can. Driving is a risk regardless, like no matter how safe you are, how good your brakes are. You are risking your life and everyone else's around you just by being in a vehicle. Not that I'm actually for self-driving cars as long as I don't have to have one. But then again, I do kind of want one. I kind of want to just be like, fuck it. Jack off while the car's driving itself. But at the other time I want to do driving, so how do you have both? Yeah, we're good now. I'm gonna take this inside, and I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna probably eat a cinnamon bun, and then fall asleep because COVID shot, and then do this all again in 6 to 8 months. So thank you for stopping by for the Z Drives and apparently Z Shops. See you next time.